sun. Your sun is your actions, the way you act, how you see things. So these people has to see things that make sense, but it has to be communicated. Yeah, whatever you're doing can make sense, but if you're not communicating it, then these people can't see it. You know what I'm saying? These people like you to take action on what makes sense. This is like how they see and what they take action on. So when they see you not scheduling, or they see you not having a lot of ideas based upon the things that you claim you know how to do, these people either want to help you, but if you start to act like a person who don't want to be helped, then that's when they can start to gear their attention away. Also, now, and these people like to see things real. They like to see if it's real. So if you feel a certain way, we know your feelings ain't real. But if you express them like you really mean what you say, then that's what they like to see. That's what they respect. Other than that, if you don't know how to communicate well, or communicate your emotions and your feelings effectively, these people now don't really want to deal with you. They don't like to deal with highly emotional people. So that's how they see things also, and that's how they go about their actions. Also, and they like to go about their actions in a very logical way. Now, when we talk about the moon is who you are, your reactions, your response, and who you are inside, and what makes you comfortable. So right here, with the dust element, these people feel comfortable when they're able to think, when they're able to have time and room to think. So if you're, and then they have a lot of rapid ideas, but they have to feel emotionally comfortable somewhere. So if they somewhere where they feel emotionally uncomfortable, it's going to be hard for them to think. It's hard for them to think, and they're going to do the most real thing, the most practical thing, without thinking. So a lot of times these people, if they don't want to hurt you, these are the people who could be driving, and if you keep talking too much and keep playing music, and they keep telling you to stop, and you won't stop, they can't think. These people, they might have an idea that, let me just stop the car real fast and get into an accident, and then they may really get into an accident, and then they don't mean to, but it's just they took the first practical thing to take because they couldn't think. So they don't like to be in this type of situation when you have a dust element in the moon. But these people, when they have time to sit back, they have the best thoughts, and the best solutions for their emotional stance on things. Now they like to react. These people like to react to real things. They like, if you have real emotions, and if they know how to sense if you masking your emotions. Some people know how to pretty words and say certain things, but they don't really mean that. These people know how to do that, especially in the moon sign. So when be careful what kind of words you're saying around these people, because as a dust element in the moon sign, you're gonna be hearing words, and you're gonna be sensing like, this person didn't actually mean what they say, so I don't really care about nothing they're saying. So dust elements in the moon sign, they react to communication. They react to what's real. So if whatever you saying sound like an excuse, or sound like you're winging around the fact, these people sense that, and they don't like that form of, so this kind of makes them unemotional with their emotional stance on things also, you know, because it's into the moon sign, and the moon is dealing with the emotions. So they like to deal with their emotions in very practical, analyzing, thinking kind of ways. Now, when it comes to the rising, the personality, the personal issues, the personal people, places, and things, and the I am, a person's personality, and the person's aura. Now, when it comes into a dust element right here, a person's personality, this may be a very communicative, a highly communicative type of person personally. They take communications and all thought forms personally. So your words, they take these personally. Again, you see how the sun, moon, and rising, they all blend in with each other, but they all different. You see, so these people take your words personally. They take your actions personally also. So a lot of times you may be doing certain things that you might even have this person in mind, but they may take it personal. So keep that in mind. Make sure your metaphysic realm is cool around these people, because they like to sense things in the air, and if they sense something from you that's not right based upon your action, they may take that personal. Now they like to apply realism and thinking to their personal issues, so they don't like to think too far out. They like to think, okay, how can I really handle my issues right now, and what's the realistic measures to take? And they like to have ideas and thoughts, and they like to put this into action, into practical action, and what makes sense out of it. So this is what these people like to do also when it comes into their personal issues and dealing with personal people, places, and things in their life. They like to keep what's real around them. If you're a phony type person, no, they're not going to keep you around their personal situation. They're not going to keep you around their personnel, or around their personality, or around their personal people, places, and things. Also, these people, when it comes to personal people, places, and things, These people like scientific things, you know what I'm saying, logical things when it comes to places. These people like places of information and places that they can touch and feel, and places that they can go out to eat and things of that nature. And when it comes into people, they like real people, and they like informative people, and people who make sense, and people who know how to think and analyze about things. And that's the dust element.